Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. My name is Dong Liang. I'm the Senior Product Manager at Epsilon. It's a pleasure to be joined by Shanuk Thakur, Principal Program Manager from Oracle. We have been partnering with Oracle since 2019 in enabling Fast Connect across Epsilon's global network and give users direct access to Oracle Cloud. Today, you will hear from Shanuk on how Oracle can help your business to build your data-driven future in the cloud. We will also be sharing how you can securely access Oracle Cloud with Fast Connect via Epsilon's cloud connectivity offering. Shanuk, over to you.
Thanks for the introduction, Dong Liang. My name, as Dong mentioned, my name is Shanuk Thakur. I'm the Principal Program Manager for the Oracle Fast Connect program. I manage connectivity partners out of Europe, Middle East, Asia, and Africa. And I'm really excited to speak to everyone about Oracle's unique value proposition when it comes to cloud and cloud enablement, particularly for our large enterprise customers. So just really quickly, our safe harbor statement, anything that is discussed today is intended to outline our general product direction only, and for information purposes only, doesn't form any sort of commitment. Anything that is discussed here is subject to change based on Oracle's discretion. So really quickly, to talk about the evolution of Oracle, Oracle has historically enabled large businesses around the world to power their business on Oracle backend systems, whether it's executing financial transactions, interacting with customers, building products, running critical business processes. All of those have been done through Oracle solutions that have typically been deployed in customer data centers worldwide. So when we had to figure out our sort of unique value proposition in terms of cloud and cloud enablement, we really had to focus on increasing agility, not just for ourselves, but also for our customers, by deploying the same application suite and more in the cloud. So what we essentially needed was a platform that was optimized for demanding and complex workloads that our customers tend to run, and also the ability for us to be able to customize them with all the adjacent services associated with the Oracle software ecosystem, whether it's analytics, reporting, as well as partner software that embeds software from Oracle as well. So essentially what that boiled down to was, our customers are managing their most valuable business processes either on Oracle applications or third-party applications that have been developed on top of the Oracle stack, or building custom applications in the cloud as well. And all of this is also typically run on Oracle databases. And as I mentioned before, historically, this has been run in customer data centers in their on-site premises on a global basis. So really, when we started to think about what was going to be our value proposition when it came to cloud and cloud enablement, it became crystal clear to us that what we had to design was a cloud that was a true enterprise cloud. We had to make sure that when our customers migrated their on-prem applications into the cloud, they experienced comparable or superior performance to that from their on-prem data center. It helped the customers save costs through low predictable pricing. Otherwise, there's no real financial incentive to move away from the on-prem data center. Make sure that everything when it comes to enterprise expertise from licensing, etc., was all sort of taken care of for our customers, so they don't have to worry about upgrades, patches, license expirations, so on and so forth. All that happened automatically in the cloud. Obviously provide a secure environment in which customers could run their cloud so that they would have the confidence to move those applications from their on-prem data center into the cloud. And of course, we support open standards and hybrid estates for customers to enable their cloud strategy while protecting their existing IT investments. So there's not a huge amount of retailering that's required, and customers are able to leverage their existing IT investments to a large degree when migrating their applications to Oracle Cloud. So what are some of the most common applications that we see customers moving into the cloud today? What we've done is we've engineered the cloud to support all the functionality and performance that customers have historically had in their own data center, But the added benefits that the customers realize are those of increased agility, elimination of mundane tasks that are not core to their business, whether it's managing hardware facilities, upgrades, patches, capacity forecasting. Migrating your applications to the Oracle Cloud means all of those is automatically taken care of you. We've invested heavily in cloud-specific automation to make this migration possible without risk or any high costs. Oracle offers tools to connect our cloud to your data center, what we call the hybrid model, to enable the actual migration itself. And that's also where partners like Epsilon come in. Everything that we run in the cloud is consistent with what customers run in their own data centers, including the Oracle database itself. Also, the surrounding ecosystem of tools like RAC, DataGuard, Golden Gate, and all third-party data and management tools that our customers use are also seamlessly integrated into the cloud environment. We built it so that our customers don't have to take a step backwards in terms of performance when they move to the cloud. We give customers the ability to run Exadata engineered systems as a cloud service, offering the highest level of performance and scalability for Oracle workloads, something that is widely used in on-premise environments and not available in any other cloud. We've also built a cloud network with massive interconnect bandwidth and no resource oversubscription to ensure that noisy neighbors are not an issue, and the high performance we deliver isn't variable depending on any other external factors. So just to build on the previous slide, essentially what we're saying is that not only do we support all Oracle enterprise applications in our cloud environment, customer and ISV apps that have been third-party applications that have been built on the Oracle stack and the Oracle databases are also supported seamlessly within the cloud environment. We're also talking about a cloud environment that is a great fit for performance and data-intensive workloads. So this includes true high-performance compute workloads of multiple varieties, as well as data lake and other compute or storage-intensive workloads where data access and consistent performance at a reasonable price are all guaranteed in the cloud environment, right? We're doing a great deal of innovation in the cloud native space as well, and customers that want to build on the cloud application architectures find a good home to do so within the Oracle cloud environment. Our design principle here is to focus on leveraging industry-leading development streams in open source and elsewhere, and making our cloud completely compatible with what customers are already using with success, rather than locking customers into any proprietary services, right? We've recently launched our Oracle Kubernetes engine and registry for containers, where customers can deploy the industry standard in container deployment and management on top of our predictable and performance bare metal infrastructure that avoids the conflict and performance degradation of hypervisors and server agents, right? So this just goes to show that these are the four major buckets in which customers are migrating Oracle applications to the cloud, starting with the traditional Oracle enterprise applications, third-party applications that are running on the Oracle stack, performance-intensive workloads like Data Lake, and then also cloud-native applications that are open source and are being built natively in the Oracle cloud environment. So quickly jumping into a few customer success stories that we've had in terms of cloud migrations. So Alliance Data is a marketing and IT services company with 20,000 employees and $7.7 billion in annual revenue. Essentially, they operate three lines of business: the Alliance Data Card Services, which manages credit card programs for retail brands, Loyalty One, which offers loyalty marketing programs, and Epsilon, not to be confused with Epsilon the partner, provides a broad range of marketing services. So Alliance Data Systems IT team faced a challenge that is a common occurrence amongst most modern businesses, which was to renew their current data center agreement or to move this application stack to the cloud. So after a thorough investigation on their side, they realized that it was no longer strategic nor sustainable to maintain their own hardware, and they no longer wanted to struggle with capacity planning. So the decision was made to move their enterprise applications and reporting to the cloud. So at this point, Alliance Data Systems had already been a long-standing customer of Oracle. They leverage Oracle PeopleSoft to manage their human resources for all 20,000 employees. and also the company's financials. Oracle also enabled Alliance Data Systems Critical Insight with Oracle Hyperion Planning, Oracle Business Intelligent Enterprise Edition for forecasting, planning, and reporting. So essentially what we did was we worked closely with the Alliance Data Systems team and their partner Larsen and Toubro to design and execute a migration plan. Essentially 6 terabytes of critical financial and HR data center from 3/4 racks of Exadata on-premise were transferred to the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, utilizing just 1 gigabit of fast connect via a partner and private cloud network accessible only to Alliance Data Systems and their partner. Alliance also migrated PeopleSoft, Hyperion, OBIEE, and their development environments. And now Alliance Data System currently runs 6 environments of PeopleSoft: development, QA, user acceptance, testing, disaster recovery, production, and certification, all in the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. In summary, Alliance Data Systems is now saving $1 million by running Oracle applications in the Oracle Cloud environment. It helped them consolidate 3 on-premise Exadata quarter racks to 2 in the cloud, and is running 6 PeopleSoft environments in the Oracle Cloud environment, achieving further cost savings in that regards. To share with you an internal success story, Oracle's own Oracle Data Cloud, which provides the world's largest cloud-based data management platform for marketing, also runs on the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So it features 200 data providers with 15 million worldwide domains and handles tens of thousands of campaigns, while its data warehouse processes 43 billion API calls per day in real time. It uses 2,200 bare metal compute instances with the ability to deploy 750 bare metal servers in 12 minutes. And the platform achieved predictable performance whilst avoiding noisy neighbors and minimizing latency and maximizing the uptime. So this is just an example to show that not only are our external customers benefiting from the Oracle Cloud deployment, internally Oracle is migrating a lot of its own business critical processes to the cloud environment as well. So essentially, to summarize, what we're saying is the cloud has been engineered to provide a comprehensive enterprise cloud strategy, right? We want to make sure that our large enterprise customers that have been used to running Oracle applications and third-party applications built on the Oracle stack in their on-prem data center for so many years are able to leverage those investments, perhaps even maintain their on-premise data centers, but also migrate them to a cloud for a better and more cost-effective experience. So this is what we call the hybrid environment, whereby customers choose to maintain their on-premise data centers whilst also running the application stack in parallel in the Oracle Cloud. Hopefully, eventually, the end goal is for customers to reach a point where the applications run seamlessly with a better performance realization in the cloud environment, which would enable them to then either shut down their data centers or significantly reduce the time and capital that they have to invest in the maintenance of those data centers. So once customers migrate applications to our cloud, that's where the innovation really kicks into high gear, because customers at that point have a full range of options, either to deprecate or eliminate their data centers if they choose to, or to keep them running in some reduced capacity for certain workloads, whilst ensuring that they have compatibility and connectivity options with the Oracle Cloud. Right? Customers are allowed to expand their curation of data with analytics and integration options, and also they can augment their data with data that we own in our Oracle Data as a Service Cloud environment. Customers can also expand their network of applications surrounding their data with cloud native functionality that would allow them to build new innovative approaches to managing and making use of that data, including our Kubernetes-based container service, as well as a broad ecosystem of third-party options that can unlock new value from the data that they already have. One of the most significant portions of the entire cloud management, cloud migration journey is that of the underlying connectivity, which is now that you as a customer has made the decision to migrate your applications to the cloud or to maintain that hybrid environment between your on-prem data center and the cloud, how are you going to connect those two environments? Who's going to provide the highway And that's where we rely on our key third-party partners, known as Fast Connect partners, who bring their own unique value proposition into that piece of the puzzle, which is the underlying connectivity between your on-prem data centers and the cloud environment. As we mentioned at the start of the webinar, Epsilon Tel is a key connectivity partner for us in that regards, and I'd like to now hand off to Dong Liang to talk more about their unique value proposition when it comes to cloud and cloud enablement for enterprise customers.
Thank you, Shanuk, for the insightful presentation on Oracle Cloud. We now have a better idea on how Oracle is helping enterprise transform their digital infrastructure for both on-premises and cloud. Oracle applications and databases are usually used for critical enterprise workload. A reliable and secure connectivity would support your adoption of Oracle Cloud simpler. Epsilon has been working with Oracle Cloud since 2019 and has connected to Oracle Cloud Fast Connect location globally via Epsilon Cloud Connect service. We would like to share how we can make your cloud connectivity simpler. Enterprises are usually facing these challenges when connecting to the cloud. There are two types of connectivity to the cloud: traditional private connectivity and public internet. By deploying a traditional private connectivity, customer faces coverage issues and lead time constraints. Local service provider is usually not able to support your global cloud adoption initiative, and long lead time and no scalability would not support your business growth. By relying on public internet connectivity to the cloud, customer faces security challenges such as eavesdropping and DDoS attack, and unreliable connectivity without performance guarantee backed by SLA is not suitable for enterprise applications, especially for Oracle Cloud. And both types are not able to offer real-time monitoring and network status. We are offering Epsilon Cloud Connect, a flexible service to connect to Oracle Cloud and other clouds. We have deployed our equipment globally and connected to Oracle Cloud Fast Connect location. Enterprise can select the bandwidth they need based on the use cases, such as infrastructure modernization, workload migration, storage, and analytics. We offer 1G and 10G client port and bandwidth option from 1G up to 10G based on the design. We connect customer router directly to Epsilon network and deliver the service to Oracle Cloud region. Our Cloud Connect service offers guaranteed performance by SLA and by our global carrier-grade network. We also manage the end-to-end connectivity such as last mile access and cross connects, and directly connect to Oracle Cloud via Fast Connect, so you don't need to manage multiple vendors. The best part, we have an on-demand connectivity portal called Infinity, developed by Epsilon, which will support scalable Cloud Connect services. By adopting Epsilon Cloud Connect services, enterprises enjoy a seamless model to connect to multiple cloud service providers, including Oracle Cloud, across multiple geographies. With our 250 points of presence worldwide, enterprises can connect to cloud from many locations. As our network is built on private infrastructure, data security is not a concern connecting enterprise workload in the cloud and on the premise. Our Infinity platform would scale the Cloud Connect service based on the business demand. Infinity by Epsilon is a network as a service NAS platform to support enterprise partners to better connect to data centers, internet exchanges, and cloud service providers. We built Infinity with simplicity in mind. By using Infinity, enterprises can scale the bandwidth based on a consumption model like public cloud services. In the dashboard, real-time network status and billing information are available for analytics. We also designed Infinity to support integration using API and white labeling options for partners. Using Infinity and Epsilon Global Network, we have helped many customers to connect to cloud simply. Here is a user story connecting to Oracle Cloud via Epsilon Cloud Connect service. The customer has Oracle ERP deployed on-premise and is adopting Oracle Cloud to improve performance and reliability. Customer needs to have a reliable and consistent network backed by SLA to connect the workload between on-premise and Oracle Cloud in Europe. Public internet is not an option due to the data confidentiality requirement. Epsilon provides the fast connection to Oracle Cloud London via its Cloud Connect solution. Epsilon also leverages carrier-grade network and existing NNI to connect back to customer location in the Middle East. The solution is delivered through Infinity with immediate provisioning. It completely bypasses public internet to ensure the data security. Customer also saves time and effort from managing multiple vendors to access to Oracle Cloud. And Infinity can be quickly scale up the bandwidth based on the customer's new demand. Here's how Cloud Connect works on Infinity. Customer needs to select the cloud location and the DC connecting to the cloud. The region, city, DC, and cloud are selected, as shown here. In the next step, customer needs to select the originating DC. The same process applies. The connection parameters are customizable, such as bandwidth, protection, and contract duration. After the order is submitted, the service is provisioned within minutes. Customer is redirected to the Managed Service page to see the real-time network status of the service. The analytics will show the service uptime, jitter, latency, and packet loss. Customer also can zoom in to a certain period of time to understand the details, and the graph can be exported for reporting purpose. That is the end of my presentation. We hope you found this session helpful and would like to thank you for the time to join the session. We would also like to thank our partner Oracle Cloud and Chinook for sharing the insights and support this webinar. Please reach out to us if you have any cloud connectivity requirements such as connection to Oracle Cloud. We would be happy to help. That is all for this webinar. Stay safe and bye-bye.